All right, guys. Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is Dr. Jake from Victory with Hannah Ashton. It's from her YouTube channel. And so I was introduced to Hannah about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And what I noticed about her was that this was a woman that had been she just knew, like, something in her heart just knew that she had to have a plan, that she has to have a purpose, that there's a deeper point of living how she does. And so we'll link to her YouTube down at the bottom, but she's got some stuff to share with you today about goal setting. And so when I originally asked her, I originally asked you, would you do this for the kids that we serve here? And then I started realizing, and when I met her with her this morning, and she's got some amazing stuff to share with you, I thought that, man, every single person in our practice could hear this. And so if you don't know, if you've never been to her YouTube channel before, from reviews on different items, from how to make an awesome facial. You know, my favorite video that and what inspired me to do this was, you have a planning calendar video.
Right, yeah.
That's so good. So I just want to introduce Hannah Ashton, and she's got some stuff to share with you today about setting goals.
Thanks. So yes, setting goals for 2018. I talk a lot about goal setting and resolution setting all year on my channel, but here are some of my tips that I tell my viewers for the new year. So first off, setting SMART goals. So I know Maximize Living has touched on SMART goals before.
Absolutely.
And they're super great. We do these at my school too every semester. And so basically SMART goals is an acronym for how to create good goals that are achievable. So the acronym is creating specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals. So you want to make sure that they're specific enough so that they can be measurable by a date or a number. You want them to obviously be realistic so that they're achievable, and then also set a time. So is it for all of 2018? Is it for only a week, a month? Maybe it's just your goal for the day.
Because if you don't have a timeline on it, you'll never know.
Exactly.
Like you won't feel the urgency of it if you don't have a time limit on it.
Exactly. So setting SMART goals is really important. And then my next tip is connect to your why. So why did you want to create this resolution or this goal in the first place? For example, maybe your resolution is to eat the correct amount of servings of vegetables every day, which is a good specific goal for the new year. Yep. So why are you wanting to eat healthier and eat those vegetables every day? Is it because you want to be healthy for your children? Is it because you want to maybe lose weight for the new year? Whatever it is, but connecting to your why can help you stick to that resolution throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah. So why did God make you? If you've been sick, like I've been sick before, and if you've struggled with health problems, you got to have a bigger purpose, because it'll never get you out of your it's never going to get you over the hump and out of the rut. Mm-hmm. You have a bigger purpose, and not just like getting healthy, not setting goals, but how to live. Like, what do you live for?
For sure. And then my next tip is to create a mantra for yourself, and this is something you can repeat to yourself throughout the day whenever you're in a slump or anything like that. So at the beginning of yoga classes, for example, they tell us to set a mantra for the practice, like I am strong, I am loved, I am grateful. And I find this is really helpful for whatever resolution you're setting. So maybe your resolution is to focus on yourself more this year and self-love, and so your mantra could be something like I'm gonna focus on myself and love myself because God first loved me, or something like that. And then if you're not really into setting resolutions or goals, one thing you can do that's a little bit smaller is to set a word or 2 words for your year. So I did this for my school year this year, and my 2 words were limitless and balanced.
Cool.
Because I know with God, all possibilities are limitless, and I wanted to remember that this year. And then also balanced, because I do a lot of different things being a senior in high school, and I wanted to have a balanced schedule. So you can choose a word or 2 words for your year to focus on too. And then my next tip is to set reminders throughout your day. So I like doing this on my phone. I just be like, hey Siri, remind me to, schedule, a workout in the afternoon, if that's one of your goals, is to work out more. Or because I find a lot of times with resolutions, the reason people aren't keeping them is because they just forget. If you're stuck.
Got it right there. Yes, right.
If you're stuck in these bad habits for the last, few years, and you want to just quit cold turkey starting 2018, that can be really hard, because you'll just forget that you'll forget to focus on the habit. So setting reminders with post-it notes throughout your house while you're getting ready in the morning, or just on your phone, on your lock screen, can be really helpful.
There's people that shy away from that because they're so afraid to be like, they don't want to have my wife used to say it was a burden to have the schedule, because it was like, I don't want to live by a schedule or whatever, but you won't get your stuff done if you don't have a schedule.
For sure.
When I first started Victory, I literally had wake up at 7 o'clock or wake up at 5:30 or whatever it was, and then use the bathroom for 5 minutes, and then an alarm would go off, and then I would have to brush my teeth, and I had a minute and a half or whatever it was to brush my teeth. And it's like, if you have those, and once you have these reminders over and over again, technology is such a good blessing for all of us. And so I know that a lot of times we think that technology is actually a burden and it keeps us busy, but dude, as far as just a reminder, that's good stuff. So yep, listen to this woman.
Sure.
She's got her head on straight.
And then my last tip is to create a healthy environment for yourself for goal setting. So if you're surrounded by a lot of negative people in your life, or people that aren't always striving to better themselves or become a better version of themselves, then it's going to be really hard for you to do the same and to achieve these great goals that you set for yourself. So surrounding yourself with people that love you, love God, and are always striving for the best is really important for reaching your goals this year.
So good. So you're most like the 5 people that you hang out with the most. What the 5 people that you hang out with the most, what are they like? And then I think it's so important. She's so anchored in Jesus and so anchored in Christ that the first thing that came out was find somebody that knows Jesus or wants to have a relationship with him, or that's primary. So I don't care if I wanted to make $1 million or whatever. I mean, that's not my goal in life. But if I want to do that, then not only do I need to hang out with people that like make $1 million, main thing I need to do is hang out with people that have the same morals and same characters and same passions, and then ultimately that'll help you create your big why if you can find people around you that have big whys. And so once again, so listen, that's just the beginning of 2018. And so can you believe that 2018 is here? And so the best time to start thinking about it, the best time to start doing something about something, anything, is right now. And so it's a good time to go get your calendars out, go check out your schedule, go start putting your reminder in. Like Hannah said, get on your Siri app and just start telling Siri, hey, I got to go to the gym on Thursday mornings at 8:30, whatever that is. And then that's all I got for you today. This is, once again, go to Hannah Ashton's YouTube. We'll post that down below. And if you have any questions about what she does, who we are at Victory, you can always shoot us a message. We love you guys. Have a great one.
Thanks.